In this lesson, I'd like to show you how to crop images in Acrobat. The default tool I use for cropping images is the one that is available inside of Microsoft Office. It's just called the Picture Edit program. And if I find a picture file like this JPEG for Parks Coupon, I can right click and choose Open With, and it'll say Microsoft Office 2010. That is my current default, and if I just go ahead and click on that, it opens up my file inside of Office 2010. Now I can see I have this orange border around this coupon, and I'd like to remove that orange border. I'm going to go ahead and just zoom out just a little bit here. What you can do is come up to Edit Pictures and choose Crop, and then with the cropping tools you can come out here and just go ahead and crop. Now I know this is an Acrobat, but there's one reason I really like using this tool instead of Acrobat. I'll go ahead and click OK. And now this has been cropped. It really has been cropped. There's nothing left behind. In a lot of programs such as Acrobat and others, when you crop, the portion you think you've cropped is actually still remaining in the background. But using this tool, it truly does crop the file. So if I come back now and choose File, Save As, and instead of Parks Coupon, I'll just call this Parks Coupon Crop, and I'll go ahead and click on Save. And now when I go ahead and close this program, and I won't save changes to the original, if I come back and take a look at Parks Coupon Crop, it really is cropped. There's nothing left behind. And you can take this to any program you want, and you won't be in danger at all of having the remnants or the part you thought that you cropped show back up. In Acrobat, when you have the, in this case, JPEG image open in a PDF, I see Parks Coupon PDF here. If I go ahead and choose Edit PDF, there's the cropping pages right here. And if I click on Crop Pages, I can come out at this point and just choose my cropping area. So I'll go ahead and select this part right here. I'll double click the center of that, and it brings up the cropping set boxes area. And I'm going to go ahead and just pick this up and just say OK, and it's cropped the area, or so it appears. Even if I were to come out now and choose to close this file and save my changes, and I'll just dump this in Class Sample Files, and I'll call it Parks Coupon PDF just as before. And now if I come back and open it up, it appears that it is cropped. But if I come back out here and under Edit PDF, I'll choose Crop Pages, and I will just select a little bit to bring it in, and I double click, you can see it's still there. There's nothing that has been cropped, even though it appears that it's been cropped over on this side. So I'll start this one more time. I'll click on Edit PDF. I'll choose to crop pages, and I'll just pick a cropping area here. Double click in the middle of this, and it comes up. You can see that the orange parts here, even if I click OK, it strips it out. But if I come back and just bring it back up again, you can see that it's all still there. Even if I set this to 0, it would all come back. All right, so we know that everything is still living there. And I'll just press Escape to back out of that guy. I'm going to go ahead and close out of my edit, and I'm going to come out and search for a tool called Preflight, and under Preflight I can go ahead and build a little set of actions and tools that when I run them here now and again in the future, it'll truly crop off the part that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to come out under Search Tools in my Tools pane and type in Preflight. There it is. It's under the Optimize PDF. You can see it here. So even if I were to back out of here and just go out to my Tools area, and I scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see I have Optimize PDF. I can click this guy here, and there's Preflight right there. And if I click on Preflight, it brings up this box. In the main screen of Preflight, you want to click this little wrench, which is the Fix-Up tools. And here I'm going to make two little fix-ups, group them together into a single tool. I do this by coming up to Options, and under Options I will choose New Preflight Fix-Up. The name for my first little fix-up tool, I will come up here and I will type in the number 1 and just call this Crop. Next, up at the top, I will choose the left box and I will find Pages and click on Pages. And once I have Pages here, I will come down and I am looking for Set Page Geometry Boxes. So alphabetically, I'll scroll down until I get to the P's, or the S's rather, and I'm looking for Set Page Geometry Boxes. Now you don't want this one that says Set Page Geometry Boxes Page Box Dimensions. You just want the first one above that. Next, under Set Page Box, you want to choose Media Box, and we're going to base this on the crop box that I've chosen. So I want to say relative to the crop box. We're done with this first part. I'll go ahead and click OK. One more fix-up I need to make is a little tool that will go out and clean up the area after the cropping. So I'll go back to Options, choose Create New Pre-Flight Fix-Up, and in the name box up at the top I will call this 2. Remove Objects. You can call it whatever you want. And then from the box on the left, I want to choose Pages. And then in the box on the right, I want to choose Remove Objects Outside Page Area. So Remove Objects Outside Page Area. There it is. And then we'll choose, in the selection down below, we'll choose completely outside the media box, which is now the crop box. And then I will come down and click OK. And here are my two tools. One does the cropping and the next one does the cleanup after the crop. Well, instead of running one and then having to come back in and run the other, I'm going to go ahead and group these together in a profile, and then I can just execute the profile and it does both of them, one after the other. So to create my new Preflight profile, I'm going to come up to my 3 boxes at the top, click the one on the left, and then under Options, I'm going to choose Create New Preflight Profile. I'll give this a name up at the top. I'll just call this Crop Complete. Come out here, give myself a little room. And you can see I now have Crop Complete up at the top. We have several customized preflights that we can use out here, profiles, but we just want this, the one under Custom Profile. We're going to go ahead and open it up, and we can see all these pre-existing control units within the profile. Well, I want to add the 2 that I created earlier. So I have my custom fix-ups here, and you can see Crop and Remove Objects over here. So I'll click on Crop, and I'll click the little blue arrow to move it over. I'll click on Remove Objects and click the little blue arrow to move it over. I numbered these 1 and 2 so that they show up at the top of the list. Otherwise, they just get buried alphabetically within the current list. So 1 and 2 will always show up before it starts the alphabetic portion of the sort. So it'll run these in this order. It'll do the crop, then it'll do the remove objects. I'll click on Save. I'll click on OK. And then under Custom Profiles, you'll see Crop Complete. If I want to go back in and edit, I can click on the Edit button out here and go back and make changes if I made some sort of a mistake or something else. So let's go ahead and use this. I'm going to go ahead and close this guy, and I'm back here on my clip art, rather my picture that I've already cropped. I'll get out of Preflight, I'll go back into Edit, and under Edit I'll choose Crop Pages. And I'll just choose a spot. You can still see it's still there. I'll just go ahead and cancel out of here. Press Escape to get rid of my little crop marquee that I had before. So after I've made my crop, I want to go back into Preflight, So I will close out of edit here. I can just go ahead and type in PREF, and there's my Preflight under Optimize PDF, and there is my tool crop complete. I will select it and then choose Analyze and Fix. And it says, all right, I'm going to go ahead and crop all this stuff completely out of there. Why don't you give this a new name? And I'll go ahead and just rename this PDF. I'll call it, instead of just Parks Coupon, I'll call it Parks Coupon Crop, and I'll click on Save. And it goes through and it tells me, I get the green check, it says everything was complete, we didn't have any problems at all. And if I go through now and just click the X to close this down, and I come back out under my edit and I go to crop pages, I'll just grab a little in the middle, double click, and I can see it is gone. There's nothing out there. Even if I set it to 0, there's nothing out there. I truly cleaned this thing off. So I'll go ahead and click OK, and I have a completely cropped image just the way I want. There will be nothing left behind to accidentally show up in some other place. Let's try it again. I have a scanned image of a page out of a magazine, and I'd like to have just a portion of this photograph. I will come out and I will choose Edit PDF, and I will choose to crop pages. It does a page recognition here. I will choose crop pages, and I will come out and select the portion of the photograph that I want. I'd like just that much right there. I'll double click, opens up, I'll go ahead and click OK, and it crops out that area of the photograph I'm interested in. Now sure enough, if I come back out here and double click this guy, it comes up and you can see the document is still there. I'm just looking at a portion of the cropped document. So let's go ahead and apply my fix. I will come back and close edit. I will go out here and choose Preflight. Under Preflight, there's crop complete. I'll just choose Analyze and Fix. And I will go ahead, just as I did before, and I'll just put the word crop at the end of this guy because I'm going to create a new file. I don't want to damage the original, so I'll click on Save. I get the Preflight crop profile, and I will go ahead and take a look at this. I'll go ahead and close this down, and if I take a closer look, if I go back out and choose Edit PDF, and under Crop Images, if I come out and just grab a little piece of it, you can see it truly is cropped. There's nothing living out here. Even if I set it to 0 and click OK, it has been cropped. So this little set of tools that I've combined together inside of Preflight are working pretty good.